Good evening, guys, and welcome to Midnight Reiki. My name is Jamie, and tonight we're going to be doing a session for expressing our creativity. If that sounds like something you're interested in, you can go ahead and connect here to our citrine. You can connect to the sound of my voice. You can connect via eye contact, and we're also going to do an energy merge. So if that sounds like you can go ahead and connect now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to begin by calling that angelic Reiki energy down through your chakra system and around your entire body. And we're going to ask that any blockages, any restrictions, any cording, any connections, systems, be it thought or belief, that are hindering you from authentically expressing your creative side, we're just going to ask that be gently and gracefully moved out of your field now. And expressing yourself creatively doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're doing a traditionally creative endeavor, right? It doesn't mean you have to be painting or drawing. You can be wanting to express yourself more creatively in your friendships, in your relationships. Maybe you want to do it in a different part of your life, like your job, where you're feeling bored or stagnant. Or maybe you've just noticed that you've kind of lost touch with that creative spark. There's a lot of energy right now that's pushing us back towards authenticity. And for a lot of people, especially people in this collective, I'm noticing that has to do with reconnecting to their joy, to their passion. And so we're just gonna gently move out anything that is not in alignment with that. And there is a need for someone, and this is probably multiple someones, to celebrate themselves. And that doesn't have to be where you do something with other people, right? You can look at the progress you've made or look at what you have accomplished creatively so far, and you can decide to celebrate on your own. You can do it with other people, absolutely, but you can take yourself out or have a night in. Pumpkin? No. Oh my gosh. Oh, she stopped. Okay. She's trying to knock my bulletin board off the wall. What was I saying? Oh, yes. And that's also a good idea if you're having some sort of block, like a writer's block or a painter's block or the other kinds of blocks. I'm sure they have them for the other creative endeavors. I just don't know exactly what they're called. Taking yourself out of your normal, oh my gosh, I can't think. Furnishings, that's not what I'm trying to say, or habitat. Taking yourselves out of your normal environment. There we go. And that can just be something as simple as a walk. Can kind of, I don't want to say jar because that sounds aggressive, but it is sort of a jarring, like a little push for your mind and your body into that space where it's expecting different things now. And that makes it easier for our creative flow to re-establish. And it might feel a little weird to go do that alone. If you wanted to do something more creative. But I encourage you to do that. Well, Spirit's encouraging you to do that. I haven't really done that yet. I've been single, gosh, I don't know, it's well over a year now. And I really haven't taken myself out on, dates and that kind of thing. I'd like to start doing that again. No, I did that before. My last relationship was long. It's hard to remember. And that can be another, what am I trying to say? Triggering factor to kind of restart that creative energy, that fire, is going around people that make you laugh, people that make you feel good, people that fill your cup, that you don't feel like you need to sage yourself after, that you don't feel like you need a nap. Those kinds of people are really good for your passion, for your creativity. Second. Stop it. She's being monstrous. Okay. So new places, new activities, new people will really help kind of spark that creativity again as well. And there's a need to release fear around speaking your authentic truth for someone out there. And this doesn't have to be a right now thing. You can just begin. And you can begin small. For a lot of people, expressing themselves creatively begins with just expressing what they actually want. Like when you actually want to say no, say no. And when you start prioritizing what is important to you and what is, how do I say that? When you can start expressing yourself as yourself, that's when you can move into creativity. But it's hard to do that when you're people pleasing, because you can't really come from a place of authenticity. Or when you're feeling drained by a person, right? Sometimes we can be around people and we don't feel the best afterwards. I've lost what I was saying again. Wow. Let's release mental fog as well. Any mental fog blocking creativity? What else? I feel like there was something else I was going to say. I had ideas when I started this, and my brain just blanked. Oh my gosh, that's what I was going to say. So I will not be doing these longer videos on my social media anymore. I'll still be doing the shorter 3-minute ones, but the longer Midnight Reiki sessions will now be on my school. I have moved quite a bit of my stuff there. The Empress meditations are there as well. I have just started it though, guys, so it's like a couple of days ago. Just started really building that. And I love your guys' constructive criticism, but please remember that this is the first time I'm doing like the meditations and stuff that I have on there. So while I value your constructive criticism, please be kind. I am learning. I'm doing a lot of this for the first time. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, so these longer ones will no longer be on there, or on here. But you can find them still on the OSAR Initiative School. Sorry guys, I got paused. So we're going to go ahead and anchor that in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay guys, great job. I love you, and I hope you have a great evening.